Hello there, little listener. Today we dive deep into the shimmering blue waters of Coral Bay Cove. This is the home of Olivia, a smart little octopus with 8 wiggly arms and a heart as big as the ocean. Get ready to join her on an unforgettable underwater adventure called Olivia the Octopus and the 8 Challenges. Now let's begin. Chapter 1. The Calm. Before the storm, Olivia was a clever young octopus who loved puzzles. While other sea creatures played hide-and-seek or raced with dolphins, Olivia spent her time solving coral mazes and shell riddles. She lived in a cozy shell cave at the edge of Coral Bay Cove, a peaceful underwater village where every creature lived in harmony. One sunny sea morning, Olivia was playing with a puzzle made from starfish shapes when the sea began to rumble. Rumblale! The ocean floor shook slightly. Tiny sand clouds rose from the bottom, and the usually calm water began to swirl. "What was that?" Olivia whispered, her 8 arms trembling. Suddenly, the great shell bell rang, a sound that echoed through the whole reef, only in times of great danger. Dong, dong, dong. All the sea creatures gathered in the coral council circle. There stood Elder Tula, the wise old sea turtle, looking more serious than Olivia had ever seen. Chapter 2. The Reef. In danger, Elder Tula's voice was deep and steady. "My dear reeflings, a strange current has entered our waters. It's draining the coral's colors and making the reef sick. The balance of the sea is shifting." Everyone gasped. Even the swordfish stopped swishing their tails. "There is one way," Tula continued. "One ancient way, the trial of the 8 challenges. According to sea legend, a chosen creature must complete 8 tasks, one for each arm of the octopus. Only then will the ocean spirits be calmed and the reef saved." Olivia blinked. Wait, 8 challenges? She had 8 arms. Elder Tula turned to her. "Olivia, the ocean has chosen you." Chapter 3. Challenge 1. The puzzle of the pebbles, Olivia swam nervously to the starting point of her journey, an old cave with glowing jellyfish lighting the way. At its center lay a giant clam filled with colorful pebbles and an ancient riddle carved in coral. "I am many, but I am one. Fit me in my perfect run." She realized it was a sequence puzzle. The pebbles had to be arranged to form a wave pattern. It took some time, one arm sorting, another holding, 2 more arranging. Finally, click! The clam closed shut and then slowly opened again, revealing a glowing shell with the mark of the first challenge. 1 down, 7 to go. Chapter 4. Challenge 2. The Cleaning Currents. The second challenge brought her to the edge of the reef, where seaweed and debris had tangled up the coral. "To restore the reef's breath," whispered the current, "you must sweep, spin, and shine." Olivia used her arms like mops, brooms, and brushes, working through the twisting vines, floating trash, and dirty coral. It was exhausting. But she thought of her home, of her friends, and didn't stop. After hours, the water sparkled again. The second challenge was complete. Chapter 5. Challenge 3. The Frozen Tunnel. The next test was colder. Far colder. Olivia entered a tunnel of ice where glowing sea lights flickered above. The path was slippery and narrow, and icy water slowed her movements. "Only the steady shall pass," echoed a whisper through the icy passage. With calm breath and careful steps, Olivia moved slowly. One slip could send her sliding into sharp coral. Her body shivered, but she remembered what Elder Tula had said. Strength isn't always in speed, but in stillness. After what felt like forever, she reached the end and found the third glowing shell. Chapter 6. Challenge 4. The Flames of the Deep. The fourth challenge lay near an underwater volcano. Here, heat bubbles rose like golden balloons, and lava fish darted between glowing rocks. To pass, Olivia had to collect fire pearls from around the volcano's edge, too hot for most creatures. But Olivia had a plan. She dampened her arms in cool mud from the seabed, then carefully timed her movements between the lava bubbles. Swoosh, one pearl. Whoosh, another. When she collected all 5, a warm current lifted her to safety and gifted her the 4th shell. Chapter 7. Challenge 5, the Wind Whirlpool. The 5th challenge brought her to the whirlwind waters, where fierce, spinning currents tried to pull her down. "Only by dancing with the current shall you survive," said a swirl-faced spirit fish. This time, Olivia couldn't fight the water. She had to move with it. Using her arms like propellers, she spun, dipped, and swirled through the whirlpool, learning its rhythm. She wasn't just swimming. She was dancing. The current calmed. At the center, floating in a bubble, was the 5th glowing shell. Chapter 8. Challenge 6, the Cave of Shadow's Darkness. Utter blackness. The 6th challenge was in a cave with no light at all. Olivia couldn't see even her own arms. "Trust yourself. Trust your senses," came a voice in her mind. She touched the walls gently. She felt tiny grooves, symbols of sea creatures. She listened for sounds, a distant dripping, a faint whisper of water moving. Using only touch and hearing, Olivia found her way through the maze. When she reached the end, a tiny glowing light blinked into life. It was the 6th shell. Chapter 9. Challenge 7, the Mirror Eel's Riddle. Here, Olivia met the mirror eel, who shimmered like glass and copied her every move. "Solve my riddle or forever face yourself," the eel hissed. "What? Belongs to you, but others use it more than you do?" Olivia thought and thought. "Your name?" she finally said. The eel smiled. "Correct." The mirror rippled away, revealing the 7th shell. Chapter 10. Challenge 8. The Heart of the Reef, the Final Challenge. No test of speed, no test of strength, but a test of heart. A giant clam guarded the heart of the reef. Inside it lay the last shell, but it wouldn't open. Olivia didn't know what to do. She remembered everything she had learned. She remembered the friends she made. And then she called for help. Her dolphin friends brought bubbles. The turtles sang a harmony. The clownfish danced. Her crab friend clicked a beat. Together, they made the ocean smile. The clam opened. Inside was not just the final shell, but a glowing coral heart. Finale, the balance restored. As Olivia placed the 8th shell into the center of the reef, light burst from the coral. The colors returned. The currents calmed. Fish danced. Coral sang. The reef was alive again. Elder Tula smiled. "You faced 8 challenges, but the greatest one was learning that we are strongest together." Olivia blushed, all 8 arms wriggling joyfully. Outro, the moral of the story. And so, dear listener, remember this. Even if you're clever and brave, no challenge is too big when you let others help. Teamwork is the true treasure beneath the waves. Thank you for diving into this adventure with Olivia the Octopus. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep being kind. Lessons learned. Teamwork. Wins. Even the smartest individual needs help. Working together creates true strength. Be brave in the face of the unknown. Olivia faced ice, fire, and darkness, and never gave up. Every challenge teaches something new. Each task helped Olivia grow, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Believe in yourself. Even a small octopus can do great things when she believes she can. Different skills for different problems. Olivia used logic, patience, creativity, and cooperation, showing there's more than one kind of intelligence. Don't be afraid to ask for help. True leaders know when to ask others to join in. Use your talents for good. Olivia didn't solve puzzles for fun. She used her skills to help her whole reef. Core themes: teamwork and collaboration, courage and determination, wisdom through experience, self-discovery and growth. Olivia of the Ocean Deep, 4-stanza poem, ideal for narration at the end of the story or as a teaser. In coral reefs so wide and bright, a tale was born in morning light, of Olivia, with arms of 8, who faced her challenges, met her fate. She danced through fire, crawled through ice, she solved each riddle, paid the price. With every trial she grew so wise, a hero in the ocean's eyes. She learned that strength is not alone, but in the friends and love we've known. With teamwork strong and heart so wide, she turned the tide and healed the tide. So listen close, both girl and boy, to find your strength, to share your joy. Be like Olivia, brave and true, and there's no challenge you can't do. Helping others and leadership.